Hey everybody, I wanted to jump on here and talk about two-axis turning cycles and how you can control where your toolpath is generated and where it isn't and what direction it's cutting. So let's go ahead and dive right in. The first routine I'm looking at here is just an OD routine. You can see we start on the right side of the part and then we work our way to the left. It's probably one of the most common type routines that you have. Now, in order to control the direction of cut and where we're on the part, if we edit our feature, we can see that our feature type is set to OD and our region type is set to 1, starting at the front face of the part and working its way back towards the chuck. Okay, so if we look at our second feature here, you can see this one is starting on the left side of the part and then working its way towards the right of the part. So how did we accomplish this? Well, again, super simple to do. If we come into our feature and edit, we go to our feature tab, you can see this is set to OD programming, and then the region is region 2 programming, allowing us to go from left to right. And again, using the feature type programming, we say OD, that's where on the part, and then the region tells it what direction to cut. This is region 1, this is region 2. All right, now if we look at this next group here, this is a similar type toolpath. This is more so a facing type routine. This is on the front face of the part. You can see how the tool is working from the OD down, coming in along this profile here. Okay. Now again, if we come in and edit our feature, we go to the feature tab, you can see this feature type is set to front face. Okay, so the front face dictates the type of toolpath that you're generating, and then the region determines what direction. So this one's set to region 1, and again, it's starting from the OD, and then it's working its way down from right to left. Now if we look on the other side of the part here, you can see a similar style toolpath, again starting on the left side of the part and working its way towards the right. Again, a facing style routine. This one would be considered a back face routine in order to get it to cut in this direction. Okay, we'll come in here and edit the feature. We'll go to the feature type, and again, this is back face region 1. Okay, so again, using your feature type and region, you can control what direction you're cutting in. Let's take a look at the next one here. Again, this is an ID routine. You can see how we're starting from the center diameter. This is actually starting from center line, but it's working on the front, starting from the front and then working its way back. This is a traditional ID type roughing routine. Again, if we edit our feature and we look at our feature settings, this is set to ID, and this is for region 1 or region 1 programming for ID. Okay, if we go to the next one here, we're going to see some back turning going on here. Let's go ahead and backplot this. This is a little different of a tool. You can see how, again, we're working from the back side of the part and going towards the front side of the part. So this is ID programming again. And then when we look at the region, actually, I believe this is region 2. Let's go ahead and check it. So let's just verify this. This is ID programming region 1. And then when we go to this next one here, you can see this is ID programming region 2. Okay, so region 2 is from left to right. Region 1 is from right to left. Okay, so again, using your feature type and region type in order to control where your toolpath is generated. This last one here is, I'm not sure, but you can see it's upcutting, starting from the center line and then working its way up to follow that profile. So let's go ahead and edit this one. If we look at our feature type, this is set to front face, and then this is region 2. So front face, normally region 1 will start on the OD and work its way down. On region 2 front face, it will start from the center line and work its way up. Now, again, you have to have room for your tools. Let's kind of take a look at how you can adjust where this toolpath is being generated. If we look at our selected geometry, this is the geometry that we selected. If we edit our feature and we look at our top of feature constraints, right now you can see it's from geometry, and we don't have a hole in the center of our geometry, so it's going right to the center line. If we switch this from geometry and recompute, what that will do is use the geometry itself as a boundary, and you'll see how that trims away a lot of that toolpath that was cutting down to the center line. Okay, if you want to extend this toolpath out further than the selected geometry, that's where you can use the custom value. You can pick a location. This is an incremental value from your selected geometry, so I'm just going to set this to 0.2 and recompute, and we can see that the toolpath will be extended out further by that amount. Okay, so again, just giving you more control over where your toolpath is being generated. If we look at this one again, you can see that it's going past center line. We don't want the toolpath to go in this void here. We have to have a void in order for the tool to get in there. So again, we'll edit this feature. We're going to go to the feature tab, and instead of from stock, we're going to make this from geometry, and then we'll recompute, and we'll see how that affects our toolpath here. Now, the other thing that you're looking at is this initial position, or the rapid plane. You can see that there's additional space between where it starts cutting and where it returns to. If you want to adjust where that clearance plane is, you can come in here and adjust your rapid plane for the feature and recompute, and then what that will do is bring that number down lower. So the takeaways for today: if you're trying to control where your toolpath is generated, you're going to use your feature type in order to determine where the toolpath is generated, on the OD, on the ID, on the front face, on the back face. Okay, and the feature type again will describe the type of toolpath that is being generated, and again you have these 4 options to choose from. Now, in order to control the direction of cut, what direction you're cutting in, whether it's like right to left, left to right, top to bottom, or OD to ID or ID to OD, again, that's where you come in and use your region control in order to control those directions. So if you guys like this video and you'd like more of them, make sure to give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions about how to control where your toolpath is being generated on your 2-axis turning cycles, go ahead and comment in the group or in this video. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you so much.